Yeah. All right, it's recording.
Call and read.
Jeremiah 18:21. Therefore, deliver up their children to the sword, to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword. And let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows.
Let them be bereaved of their children, and let them be widows, meaning what? Let their husbands be killed. Let you lose your children. Let you lose your husbands. Go ahead.
And let their men be put to death.
And let the men be put to death. This is a curse that Jeremiah put on his own people, Israelites, because of their wickedness. He was the prophet of the Lord, and they were coming against him. So Jeremiah put a curse on their ass. Go ahead.
Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle.
Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. In other words, let them be brought down. Let Israel be brought down. That was a curse that Jeremiah put on Israel. Go ahead.
Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight.
Wait a minute. Jeremiah said, forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin. So Jeremiah was telling the Most High to get Israel. To get them. They were trying to get Jeremiah, so Jeremiah asked the Most High to get them. So you can ask the Lord to get people that are messing with you. You can put a curse on people. You can ask the Lord to get people that are trying to get at you, that are trying to make things difficult for you. You can pray to the Most High to bring hell on them people. Go ahead.
But let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger.
That's it on that.
All right, that was it on that. But like I said, them Stevens, they're gonna be gotten rid of, man. And there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them out there, man. They love this damn devil. And like I was saying earlier, literally, Jake's.
You can't go around them. They ain't welcome here. You keep walking.
You're not welcome here.
Jakes are the ones.
Go with the back.
Jakes are the ones that are literally keeping this society up. It's Jakes. Jakes are the ones that's literally keeping this society up. And when this society go down, them Jakes are gonna go down with this society. They're gonna go down with it. You got something? Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 26. As for the servants who I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among the number. Be not weary, for when the day of the trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Wait a minute, it said, be thou not weary.
No, she can stick around if you want, but you're going to get dirty looks. You can stick around, but you're going to get dirty looks.
As for the servants who I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh,
when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, go ahead.
Others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Others are going to weep and be sorrowful when the days of heaviness cometh. And them others out there is talking about 2/3 of Israel. Those are the others that are going to weep and they're going to be sorrowful. 2/3 is going to weep and they're going to be sorrowful when the days of heaviness come. Go ahead.
And now, you damn women, man, don't be acting like you special. The Most High made a special woman and all that. The Most High is dealing with men.
That's right.
All right, he ain't dealing with women, all right?
That's right, baby.
Get
Get
Ezekiel.
that.
Get Ezekiel 34 and 31. Get that.
So for all you women that think that the Most High is dealing with you, you lying to your damn self. You lying to yourself. You out of order. You completely out of order.
Totally out of your mind.
You out of order. That's why you didn't come. That's why you didn't come down last week, and you went down there. You know, and you probably got a bad vibe from them, and you trying to sneak up. I saw the way you came up here and tried to slid up here. All right. You felt the vibration. Come on, we're gonna get on this woman now. We're gonna switch gears. Go
Ezekiel
ahead.
34 and 31. And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men.
You know what that means? That means the Most High is dealing with men, Israelite men.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And I am your power, said the Lord power.
And that's plain. You can't get around that. Most High ain't dealing with no woman. And the Most High, give me Genesis 3 and 16. There's an order. As Mo used to say, there's an order.
That's right. That's right.
All right? Go ahead, Huck.
Genesis 3 and 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
And he shall rule over thee. Now give me James 4 and 7. Since some scriptures cut her ass, you know?
I thought you wanted to learn the scriptures.
I don't give a fuck about these women crying.
Right.
You know? Ain't these women ain't fucking right, man. There's two motherfuckers that gotta be taken down. The nigga woman, the woman, and the damn white man.
That's right, man.
All right? Yeah, well, he's already down. The Most High already plotting on him.
James 4 and 7.
Go ahead.
James 4 and 7. Submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil.
And did we just resist the devil?
That's right.
That was the damn devil. It says resist the devil. Fight against the devil. Go ahead.
Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
And didn't he just flee down the street? Because that woman came up 2 weeks ago talking about the Most High dealing with her. Most High ain't dealing with her. She know a whole lot. A whole lot of what? A whole lot of nothing. Go ahead.
Good precept. This is Revelations 21 and 3. And I heard a great voice out of the heavens saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men.
That's a cut. Hey,
Yeah.
that's a cut, man. That's a cut. Hey, because you women are going to be in order, man. All right? There's a guy in Las Vegas. If you go to YouTube and you go to GMS Las Vegas, the guy with the furry coat, the funky furry coat,
Oh, yeah.
that dude committed adultery with another brother in Israel, man. And now this guy's making videos like he mend his ways. He done fucked up. All right? Like I said earlier in the studio, he should have got with Zabak, man. Zabak, that's the adultery camp, man. You don't be in GMS committing adultery, man. Are you out your damn mind?
Yeah, man. We don't be playing that stuff around here.
Go ahead, Ock.
Ecclesiastes 23 and 17. All bread.
We read that scripture in the studio.
Yep.
That's a top scripture right there. Go ahead.
All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die. A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, Who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins.
Well, that's what he said.
Yeah.
By making these videos, he got one video, and you think he's cutting the guy that committed adultery.
Yeah.
And he's a goddamn adulterer, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men,
That's a wicked nigga, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
That's right.
He knew all things ere ever they were created. So also after they were perfected, he looked upon them all.
That's right.
This man shall be punished in the streets of the city, and where he suspected not, he shall be taken. Thus,
that means you, nigga. That guy from Vegas that committed adultery. You did that shit, then like the elder said, and I saw a bit of the video, maybe I'll watch a little bit of it later on. You trying to justify yourself, man. You dealt with that brother from California's woman. You dealt with his goddamn woman. Popped up. They gonna try to justify yourself like the elder
And that guy got a baby together, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
really deserve death, nigga.
Yes,
and like the scripture said, he who breaketh wedlock, man.
Man,
You ain't got no excuse, man. You ain't got no excuse.
plus the man put his seed in the woman, man, and you gonna go behind him. You a faggot, man. In the studio show, I called you a faggot. You know who I'm talking about, the guy that committed adultery. You, man, you a faggot. I'm calling you a faggot. Because a guy that commits adultery, anybody that commits adultery is a faggot. That's homosexuality, man. You don't be committing adultery, man, with your brother's woman. You don't commit adultery with nobody, man. Let me go as far as to say this. You don't commit adultery with an Edomite. In other words, I say if you met a woman, you gonna pop an Edomite woman, and she say, well, I have a husband, but, you know, because an Edomite women are all sluts. I have a husband, but I'm gonna get my freak on with you on the side. You can't even do that. Adultery is still adultery. Even though her husband's an Edomite, you still can't do that, man. And another thing, let's say if you run into a woman that used to deal with a brother, but she don't deal with the brother no more, they broke up, you still don't touch her, man. You still don't touch that woman, man. You ain't supposed to go behind no brother, period, man. It's fucked up, man. We gotta actually go through this shit, and you guys are supposed to know better, man. But like Elder Tahar said, you got a lot of niggas in GMS, man. And there's probably more demons lurking. But the spirit, like the scripture that he just read, the spirit of the Lord seeking, he's gonna reveal you, man. You got Tahar, I'm going to say something.
Whatever you got, Ad.
Deuteronomy 22 and 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
We don't even have to explain that, man. Now, technically, you come into the truth, you meet a woman in a club, or you meet a woman on a train, or wherever you waiting for the bus, working at your job, you deal with the woman, you get with the woman, you pop her. Obviously, if she's of a certain age, that means she had another man that she broke up with. Now that's all adultery. That's why the Most High said a wicked and adulterous generation. But you know what? When you in this circle of Israel, man, you ain't supposed to deal with another man's wife. Period.
Yeah.
Because give me Romans the 7th chapter and start from the top. This is the only time you can deal with another man's wife. If the man dies, let's say you got a brother in the truth, and the woman's living and the man dies. That's the only time you can deal with that man's woman.
Raise up seed to him.
But now, if he has a brother back in Israel, if he has a brother, his brother is to lay with his wife of the man that died to raise up seed unto his brother. So you had a lot of people that didn't want to lay with that woman because that man knew that the seed that came out of that woman is his brother's seed, even though it came out of his brother. All right?
It's like Judah's son.
Yep. That's right.
He didn't want to raise up seed to his brother.
Because she played the harlot. She actually became a harlot, and he wanted her burnt. But then when he found out what happened, because he had vowed to the woman that I was going to give you my son. Then that son died. Then he was going to give it the youngest son. All right. So he was playing games. This was Judah himself.
And what happened was she played the harlot, and he had took her goat, her signet, and his staff. And on your staff,